Welcome to the channel Bodhej Math with Activity. Well student, today we are going to learn about congruency and test of their congruency. Well, before that we have to see about one video. Student, you all of you knows that whenever two figures coincide with each other, their corresponding elements are congruent. That means their measures are equal. Now you have here two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle PQR. Please watch this video. Triangle ABC and triangle PQR, both triangles coincide with each other. That means their all corresponding elements are congruent and they have equal measures. Such type of triangles are said to be the congruent triangle, and when two triangles are congruent, then their 6 elements are congruent. Now watch which elements are congruent here. Triangles have 3 angles and 3 sides. Therefore see, angle A is congruent to angle P, as well as angle B is congruent to angle Q, and angle C is congruent to angle R. Similarly, side AB is congruent to side PQ, side BC is congruent to side QR, and third, side AC is congruent to side PR. Well student, there is a question. Whenever you have to show two triangles congruent, then is it necessary to write all 6 elements to be congruent? No. Out of these 6 elements, 3 specific elements should be congruent so that the given two triangles are congruent. Such group of 3 specific elements are said to be the test of congruency. Well student, see some test of congruency, how to prove and how to write the congruency of these two triangles. Let us see the test of congruence. The first test of congruence is ASA test, that is the angle side test of congruence, and another test we are going to study here, hypotenuse side test of congruence. Well student, before studying this, let's watch one video first here. Well, again you have to construct a triangle ABC, therefore take 3 points and draw a triangle and identify the measures. Now see which informations are given here. You have two angles, angle A and B is given, and one side BC which is not included between two angles. Such type of a triangle again you have to construct now. For that you have to draw a segment here, XY of length given as BC, that's 5 centimeter. You have to draw an angle at B. But now there is a question, how to draw the angle A? Is it easy to draw? Because you don't have the further informations or a segment or a ray to draw angle at the point third which is not given. For that process what we have to do? You know that the sum of the measure of a triangle, angle of a triangle is 180 degree, and you have given only two angles here, angle B and angle A, and you have to identify here third angle, and therefore first you have to find the sum of these two angles, angle A and angle B, is the sum is 121.91, and you have to subtract this from 180. You will get this angle C, third angle. See here, angle C is equals to 180 minus angle B plus angle A, and the measure of this angle C is 58.09. Using this information you have to construct the second triangle now. Now draw the angle given measure of angle C at point Z, and both the rays will intersect with each other at the point Y, and now construct the triangle XYZ. Well student, let's see whether these two triangles coincide with each other or not. Therefore we have to put both the triangles on each other. See, both the triangles coincide with each other. That means these two triangles are congruent to each other. Suppose we have to change the angle B here. Let's see what will happen. See, next triangle will also change the same angle here. See now the angle B is here 78.2, here also 78.2. Hence you can say that these two triangles are congruent. By which test we can say that these two triangles are congruent? By AAS test. That means whatever the information you had given here, two angles and a side, third side which was not included between these two angles. Well student, now we will see the remaining elements of these two triangles. The side AB is also congruent to side YX. Third side AC is congruent to YZ. And now how to write the proof of this test? Take two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle XYZ. The first segment BC is congruent to segment XZ, it was given, as well as angle B is congruent to angle X and angle A congruent to angle Y. From these three given conditions or information, you can write the congruency here. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle YXZ. Again, while writing this congruency, you must have one-to-one correspondency of the elements. And now you have to write the remaining element. See, what are the remaining elements here again? Segment AB is congruent to segment YX. The reason is that corresponding sides of congruent triangle. Segment AC is congruent to segment YZ. Its reason is also again corresponding sides of congruent triangle. And angle C congruent to angle Z. That's CACT, corresponding angle of congruent triangle. Well student, such a way you can identify the test of a congruency. From this you have understand that these two triangles are congruent by the test angle side test. That means whenever two angles and any side not included between these two angles is congruent, then two triangles are congruent. Now the definition of this test is here. We can define it as if two angles of a triangle and a side not included by them are congruent with corresponding angles and corresponding side not included by them of the other triangle, then two triangles are congruent. Well student, now we are going to study about the next test. Was here again, you have to draw a triangle again, therefore you have to take 3 points A, B, C and construct the triangle and identify their measures also. But in this case you have to draw a right angle triangle. This angle A is a right angle triangle, you have given two sides here. With using same measurements you have to construct another triangle DEF. Draw again segment DE as equals to AB. Draw a right angle here at the point D. You will get the F point using the segment BC and construct this triangle. Now using these two triangles, can you identify these two triangles are congruent? Put the triangle DEF on triangle ABC. Coincide this angle first A and try to coincide the remaining elements. Well students, see, both the triangle coincide with each other. That means using this information, hypotenuse and one side, these two triangles are congruent by the test, hypotenuse side test. Well student, we will see the remaining elements of these two triangle here. Again this angle B is congruent to angle E as well as angle C congruent to angle F, and the third side here CA is congruent to side FD. Well student, again how to write the proof of this test. Therefore first again take two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle DEF. The information you had given, start from that. Hypotenuse BC is congruent to hypotenuse EF, its reason is given. Segment AB is congruent to segment DE, and using these two information you can say that these two triangles, triangle CAB is congruent to triangle FDE by hypotenuse side test. And now you have to write the remaining elements here. Segment CA is congruent to segment FD, the reason is CSCT, that means corresponding sides of congruent triangle. as well as angle C is congruent to angle F and angle B is congruent to angle E. Well student, such a way you can identify the test of congruencies and how to write this test and how to write the proof of all these tests. So, you can define this test of hypocyte test as if the hypotenuse and a side of a triangle, a right angle triangle, are congruent with the hypotenuse and the corresponding side of other right angle triangle, then two triangles are congruent. Well student, we studied about these two tests of congruence here. Let's preview what did we learn today here. In the first test we had seen that angle side test, and the most important condition of this test is that two corresponding angle and a corresponding side which is not included between these two angle. And for the next a condition of hypotenuse side test, that there is a one necessary condition again, that these two triangle must be right angle triangles and hypotenuse and one side of a triangle is congruent, then these two triangles are congruent. Well student, it is now time to review ourselves and you have to apply our knowledge whatever you learn from this video. Therefore, you have here assignment. From the following pairs of triangle, write their congruency and write the corresponding elements. Well student, thank you for watching this video. I hope you have liked this video. You must enjoy it and your concepts have been cleared by this video. Please subscribe the channel and give some comments also, like it and share to your friends. Thank you very much.